So in today's episode of restoring and making my 2011 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor a driver and a reliable car, today we're going to take care of a minor little dent in the plastic bumper. It seems like this car got a little pushing damage from the front, and this side is the worst one, and we're going to try the trick of using a heat gun, and we're going to try to push it out and see if that fixes it. I'm not looking for 100%, but we're looking for quite the improvement. I would take 75% over anything. So I start with the heat gun, and I want to be careful not to overheat the paint. Paint's not the greatest shape, but I don't want to make it worse. So I'm heating it up, and I have me a temperature thermometer so I could show you at what temps I'm working at and where it starts being flexible and molded into place. So we're dealing with a little area here. I'm not trying to be aggressive. We got 181 degrees there. Sitting temperature was 100 degrees as we're sitting in the sun. So I added about 80 degrees. So I'm gonna put my glove on because we're gonna get up on the inside and push and see if it magically just pops out. And of course it pops out, and I'm like, okay, this is looking good, but it's pushing back a lot and it just pops back in. But at least I see that the possibility of this working, probably with a little bit more heat, and it might work. So I'm not too disappointed. I didn't go crazy on the heat the first time. So we're gonna take it and raise the temperature a little bit more. So the whole process took me about 15 minutes setting up. Heating the area, I probably spent around 10 minutes. So we're gonna get in there again. We're gonna push out. Feels a little bit softer this time. You know, we're piling on the heat, and I think it's got to soak through the paint, get into the plastic to make the change. I moved on to the next great idea, which is let's get some foam in there. So I got a piece of foam, I stuffed it up in there, and I figure the foam will hold it in position while I heat it again, and hopefully this will speed up the process or help me keep the temps low while making the correction. And I'm working a wider area, especially along those little seams. That seems to be where the pressure is the most. So I'm working a little bit wider area, trying to get the temps up, trying to get the heat soaked through. We're still working about 187, but I'm assuming it's just not on the surface, that as I'm going, it's going through the other side. The foam in there a little bit more and actually have it being pushed out some. I figure I could overcompensate, heat it up again, and let's see how that looks. So now this is the result. The foam has been removed and it's holding its shape. It's not perfect. I say it's about 80%, and this is the before and after, and as you can see, it is an improvement for the time and effort that I put into it, which was really nothing. I think I made a nice improvement, and I'm pretty happy with that. So the heat gun does work, and if you stuck around this long, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks.